Lee's given us a call. Hello, Lee. Hello. Oh, you're right, Lee.
I'm all right, thanks.
Would you like to
surreal. First time I've called in, a bit surreal that I'm talking on the phone to Laura Ward, Ali McCoist and Gabby Agbonlor. I've got to say that.
Well, hopefully it's not underwhelming for you. What would you like to say? How did you feel watching the game last night?
It's just like stuck in a time warp. It's like watching the same thing over and over again. I don't think Harry Kane should be in that team. I think he takes more away from the team than what he gives. I mean, it's all well and good. He's scored another penalty. He's got to 50 goals. He's scored another penalty, but he's not what a centre forward. What you need, like, he's not got the pace to play as this free flowing football that you want to see. And then he's picking the ball up at left wing, taking it off Mason Mount's foot. He's then looking up to cross the ball into the box and thinking, there's no one there. No, because you should be there. You know.
Lee, what would you do instead? Who would you play instead of Harry Kane?
I think the front three for me, you've got to look at Sterling, Foden, Grealish, Saka. Just the young, pacey lads that are hungry. They want that ball. They free flow. They don't mind whether they're on the left, the right, they're in the middle. They just flow around each other. Last night, at one point, Harry Kane pulled off to the left and Sterling broke through the middle, and everyone just sort of switched around each other. The defence was like, oh. And it was the best chance of the game. The Saka shot with the left foot. It was like the best chance we had, really, and it was Harry Kane was well out of the way. He was nowhere near. And all of a sudden, the team come to life.
It's an interesting thing what you're saying there, Lee. I mean, we have to stand up for Harry Kane. I think his goal scoring as a centre forward is absolutely unbelievable. But I take your point. So I definitely think that England do have the players to play, for example, the way Manchester City have done recently with without a number 9 or a false number 9. And you think that would suit England better, mate?
Yeah, 100%. With the young players and the young free-flowing, they're all that low centre of gravity sort of players. They're quick, the pacer. They want to flow around the pitch. They confuse defenders. And Harry Kane's, he's like a big log in the middle of it that wants to take the ball off everyone else and do everyone else's job.
Lee, do you feel that?
If you took him out,
do you feel that the Italy game and Hungary game, he should try that out? Maybe try no striker.
Definitely. I don't see why. We know what Harry Kane brings. We know what he does. These games, Harry Kane's had a big season like everyone else. Why not use these games now to play without that striker and just, even if it's nothing else, to appease England fans and say, look, I'm willing to have a look at these things and try these things. If it don't work, and then we can go back to Harry Kane. But I don't see how it doesn't work. You look at what City have done without a striker for 2 years. I think England have got exactly that.
I think Lee, it would have been a nice opportunity to mix it up a little bit for sure, and he might still do that. But I think you take Harry Kane out the side, he's not got to 50 goals for nothing. Have we lost Lee? Is he not there? He's not got to 50 goals without nothing, for example. And if you take those 50 goals away, I know what Lee's saying, maybe like share it around the team a little bit, but he's absolutely... What's the word? He's sped to 50 goals.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like I understand his point, but I feel maybe Southgate can, maybe against Hungary. Is it at Wembley or is it Molineux? Is that Molineux? Yeah, try it out. There's no harm in trying it, is it, Ali? But I'm sure you'd prefer to give Abraham a chance than play without a striker.
I'm with you, Gabby. I think you could try it. Of course, you could try it out because you should be trying things out for example, if Harry Kane was injured. But I would be giving Abraham a chance. I think Tammy deserves an opportunity to have a look at him. I think he's had a great season, Gab. And I'm a little bit surprised that we haven't seen him in the last couple of games. But there's no... Listen, to be fair to...
There's 4 games, isn't there? You know, Southgate's, what do you think in the last 2 games? Maybe Abraham starts both games.
Well, it's against Italy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the next game is against Italy, so it would be a logical move perhaps to have Tammy Abraham in there, wouldn't it? Because of his experience of playing in Italy. I'd love to see it. I think Ali, if we get to the end of these run of games and we haven't seen Tammy after what he's been doing this season, it's the perfect opportunity.
Unfair. I would go as far to say that would be very unfair. He's been excellent, and you make a very valid and a good point again. Playing Tammy against Italy, that's where he's been. He knows the defenders, he knows the league, and it would make sense. And to be fair to Gareth, maybe that's been his idea, maybe that's been his plan all along. But I mean, I think it's very, very difficult to be critical of somebody who, I mean, nobody's immune from criticism, but it's very difficult to be critical of somebody who's going to, in the next 3 or 4 games, has every chance of being your top international scorer of all time.
I think, though, Ali, the little bit of highlight just of the first half, I felt Harry Kane was at times, though, it was even like coming deeper than the midfielders. Do you know, I was thinking to myself, just stay up front. You know, we've got players to get on the ball and make things happen. Second half, when Grealish comes on, he stayed more as a centre forward and had his chances. So maybe Southgate's got to keep telling him, like Conte does, stop coming off so deep.
But you're not dropping him, though, are you?
No way.
Yeah, good.
No way.
Are we all in agreement? Ali, you're not dropping Harry Kane, are you?
No way.
No chance. You kidding me on?
Chance.
Good. Okay, good.
He's arguably, well, he's not arguably, he's definitely one of the best centre forward goal scorers on the planet.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods, Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.